In your eyes, I see the world as it was always meant to be, pure, simple, and full of love. There's a gentle purity to the way you move through life, like you're untouched by the harshness of the world. With you, I see purity in its truest form, not just in actions, but in the love and understanding that flows effortlessly between us. I never understood how deep purity could go until I met you and felt it in every glance, every smile. Your purity isn't just a quality, it's an experience. It's like stepping into a world that feels right, peaceful, and full of love. You've shown me that purity isn't something you find in the grand gestures, but in the small moments where your heart shines through. In your presence, I realize that purity is a choice, and you choose it every single day. I thought I understood the power of love, but with you, I've come to see that purity is its own kind of power. I never knew how comforting it could be to be in the presence of someone whose soul is so pure and honest. Your purity is like a beacon of light, guiding me toward a place of peace and understanding I never thought possible. I had no idea how much the world needed the kind of purity you bring into it, but now that I've witnessed it, I can't imagine it without you. You've made me realize that purity doesn't require striving, it simply requires being true to who you are. In every moment with you, I see that purity is not just something beautiful, it's something essential to life. I didn't know how deep the impact of your purity would be, but now I understand it's transformative. There's a peace in your purity that makes everything else fade away, leaving only what truly matters. I had no idea how rare it was to find someone whose soul is as pure as yours, but now I can see it everywhere. Your purity doesn't just speak to my heart, it echoes through every part of my life, reminding me of what really matters. You've shown me that purity isn't something we search for, it's something we discover when we open our hearts to love. In your eyes, I see a reflection of everything I ever hoped for, pure, unspoken, and timeless. I never understood how powerful simplicity could be until I saw it in the way you live your life, so pure and true. The way you love is so effortlessly pure, like a stream flowing through the chaos, carrying peace wherever it goes. I had no idea how deeply purity could touch a heart until I met you, and now I understand that purity isn't just seen, it's felt. You have this ability to make everything around you feel lighter, as if purity has the power to heal the world. I never knew how pure the smallest moments could be until I shared them with you, moments of simply being together. In the quiet of your presence, I realize that purity is not a rarity. It's the essence of how we should all strive to live. The purity of your soul doesn't just comfort me, it encourages me to be a better version of myself. Every time I think I've understood purity, you show me another layer, deeper and more beautiful than I could ever have imagined. What I've learned from you is that purity isn't about avoiding mistakes. It's about maintaining a pure heart no matter what comes your way. Your heart is like a mirror, reflecting only what's true, and it's in that truth that I've found the purest form of love. I never realized how much my life was missing until your pure spirit entered it. You've filled it with light and clarity. In a world that sometimes feels clouded, you stand as a beacon of purity, reminding me of what's good and right. Your actions speak louder than words, and in everything you do, there's a purity that echoes deep within me. You've shown me that the most powerful connections come from purity, from hearts that are open and unguarded. I didn't know how rare it was to find someone whose intentions are as pure as yours, but now that I see it, it's hard to imagine anything else. In the way you care for others, I see that purity isn't just in thoughts, it's in actions, and you embody it effortlessly. I thought purity was a distant ideal, something to strive for, but with you, it's a reality that's right here beside me every day. The purity you carry is not something that can be faked or forced. It's a natural grace that flows through everything you do. I never understood how something so simple could be so profound, but you've shown me that purity in action can change lives. Your smile, your touch, your presence, everything about you radiates a purity I never realized was possible. I had no idea that someone so pure could make such an impact on my heart. Your love is the kind that heals and transforms. When I think of purity now, I think of you. You've redefined the very meaning of this word for me. In your presence, I discover a purity I never knew could exist, and my heart is in awe of the simplicity of your soul. It's almost as if your spirit shines brighter than I ever could have imagined, revealing a purity that is both humbling and profound. I thought I understood love, but you've opened my eyes to a depth of purity that changes everything I thought I knew. You make everything feel so simple, yet so pure. I never realized how rare it is to encounter someone like you. In the moments we've shared, I've learned that true purity isn't just in words. It's in the very way you exist and breathe. The way you care, the way you speak, everything about you is filled with such unspoken purity, it's left me speechless. I never truly knew what purity looked like until I met you. It's in your eyes, in your smile, in everything you do. Your essence radiates a kind of purity that redefines everything I once thought about love and connection. With every conversation, every glance, you unveil layers of purity that I never even knew existed in this world. I thought I had experienced deep connection, but with you, I realize there's a level of purity that touches the soul. The purity of your intention and the simplicity of your heart have transformed how I see love. There's something about you that is so effortlessly pure. It's almost as if the world itself is better when you're in it. I never realized how much purity can be found in silence, in understanding, in the quiet presence you bring. When I think of purity, I think of you, not just in the way you look, but in the way you make me feel. You've shown me that purity isn't just a trait, it's an energy that flows through everything you do. I didn't understand what pure love was until you walked into my life and showed me how beautiful it could be. The depth of your purity has left me speechless, wondering how I could have ever been unaware of such a treasure. You're like a breath of fresh air in a world full of noise and chaos. Your purity is a reminder of what's truly important. I had no idea how much I needed someone as pure as you to balance the chaos in my own life. The way you love, the way you care, it's like a warm embrace for the soul. I had no idea how pure you really are. Purity isn't something you try to achieve. It's something that emanates from within. And you, my dear, have it in abundance. You make me realize that purity doesn't mean perfection. It means authenticity, and you wear that so effortlessly. I thought I knew what it meant to be kind, but you've shown me that kindness rooted in purity is a whole other level of connection. In your presence, I realize that purity is not a rare trait, but something that exists in every moment, if only we choose to see it. The purity in your spirit calls to me. It's magnetic, and I had no idea how deeply it would resonate with my soul. You've changed how I see the world. Your purity has made me more aware of what truly matters. Every time we speak, I'm reminded of the purity in your soul, something I have never truly known before. Your purity isn't something I can easily explain. It's just something I feel every time I'm near you. There's an innocence in your heart that I never knew existed in the world, and it's completely enchanting. I had no idea how deep the purity of your spirit runs, and every day with you reveals even more beauty than I imagined. Your heart speaks a language of purity, and in your silence, I hear everything I need to understand. I thought purity was something to aspire to, but you've shown me that it's a way of being, something you already embody. In your purity, I find a peace I didn't know I was searching for. It's like You are the calm in my storm. It's not about the things you do, it's about the energy you carry with you, a purity that changes everything. I thought I had to work for love, but with you, it's as if purity itself flows effortlessly between us. The purity you bring into my life is the kind that heals and transforms, making everything seem brighter. I had no idea how much beauty I was missing, but now that I have seen your pure heart, I can't look away. What you bring into the world is rare, a purity so beautiful that it makes me see everything through new eyes. You've shown me that love can be pure without being perfect, and that makes all the difference in the world. Every word you speak, every gesture you make is filled with a purity that I never knew I needed so deeply. I never knew how powerful purity could be until I saw it in the way you live and love. The purity of your soul is the kind of rare gift that reminds me that the world still holds beauty. You've made me realize that sometimes the purest moments are the quietest ones, the ones shared between us without need for words.